Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
First pitch coming your way. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Tyler Mahle. What's the scouting report on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one down. Aaron Judge at the plate. Strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Aaron Judge with a rocket. His first homer of the year, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets to jog around the bases. Good for him.
Giancarlo Stanton now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a foul out of play.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one not close. Ball 1. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And it's fouled away. Chisholm matched a couple of homers in his last game. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game. Stepping in, Jung-Hoo Lee. And there's a foul ball.
Always fun to watch Lee go to work at the dish, Boog. He's just a pure hitter and a good athlete. Someone referred to him as a slow drip guy because the more you watch him, the more you like him.
Devers in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down. Luis Arraez stands in.
That's a ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Brings it in. That is the inning. Back now in the Bronx, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. Foul ball there. Bellinger launched a homer in his most recent game. 0-2 now.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Battling here as he fouls it away. Just missed. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's ripped. Base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. On the ground to third. Chapman. To second. Pulls him off the bag. And up next for New York, Ben Rice.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact a game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
That's in there. And it's 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Bellinger dives back. Rice went deep in his most recent game. 0-1 down. And it's fouled off. The 0-2. Base hit into the outfield. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
That clips a corner.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got
him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. All loaded up. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. This one in the air, center field. Bader under this one. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. Bellinger is in to score. Puts the tag on him. Back here in New York, now the Giants 4-hitter, Willie Adames. And that drops in for a strike.
Ball.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Chapman with a homer in his last game. To third. And foul ball. On the outside corner, that's strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him. That's the second out. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Harrison Bader. There's a strike.
Ball. Two.
This one in the air, right field. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Some heat there at 9. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 3-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Judge in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 0-1. Rips that one center field. Bader takes it in for the out. 1 away. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Went down on strikes his first time through. Hard hit left side. Adames the throw to first. That's it out. So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. The Yanks do. Back in the Bronx. Here's Elliot Ramos.
The left fielder, Elliot Ramos. No, that's outside.
Ball to strike.
Ball 2.
Just
Ball 3.
off the inside edge. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish.
Buena
So the
piña.
call stands. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. The 3-1. And that one clips the corner.
Man, that's
Saludo.
so much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Digging in, Patrick Bailey.
Yep.
¿Cómo te va, piña?
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Todo bien,
Timing
gracias a
on the
Dios. ¿Y
swing
usted,
was
hermano?
good,
¿Cómo le
able
va?
to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
In the air to left center. Grisham is there, makes the catch. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate. On the ground, right side. Gets him easily, ends the inning.
Bien, piña. ¿Cuándo juegas UFC otra vez?
Mañana lo voy a jugar con Dios mediante.
Out of
Ya
the
no va a jugar
fourth.
UFC.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger.
For you
Hoy
growing up
quería jugar
in
un
New York
partidito
City,
de
I mean, you're a big
MLB.
sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium.
Me alegro, piña. Cuídate, bendiciones.
Cuídate tú también, bendiciones, bendiciones.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a 1-2. This one in the air center field. Bader under it. And there's one down. So up next for New York, Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. Yankees up by 3. Top half of inning number 4. And they'll do it again. Got him swinging. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Ben Rice.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, Rafael Devers up to hit. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 0-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Bellinger takes it in for the out. And there's 1 away. 1 out, man at first. Now, Willie Adames. Clips the corner, and it's 0-2. The strikeout and the 2nd of the game for the Coltrane. Chapman in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. In the air, right field. And the inning is over. Back for more from the
Buena piña. ¿Cómo te va, piña? Bien, piña. ¿Cuándo juegas UFC otra vez? Me alegro, piña. Cuídate, bendiciones.
We go to the top of the fifth. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. The 1-1. And a big swing and a miss. Stays alive.
Ball.
That
That's
one
a ball.
missed. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here comes a 3-2. In the air, right field. Lee under it. And there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end.
Number 88 gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Swing and a miss. And he got him to chase. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ramos settles under this one. 2 away now. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Trent Grisham getting ready to hit.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. That one
Ball
in the
three.
dirt, and it's a full count.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love
Take your bait.
his
Ball
tenacity.
4.
Here comes Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game. Hard liner. And it's into the gap. And out to a board.
Wastes no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Line drive. That's a base hit. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single. It's 4-zip.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is.
Runner takes off. Chisholm at the plate now, and that's strike one. Two on, 2 outs. Runner goes again. Throw to second. Out there. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So here's Bader now. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
All these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Struck him out looking. And now Elliot Ramos struck out swinging his first time. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Bailey in the box now. No balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. And that will end the inning. Back now in the Bronx. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He swings and fouls one off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2. Tied him up inside with that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Yankees.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. There's a swing and a drive. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. That one barely got out of here. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one is lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's the second baseman, Casey Schmidt.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Lee in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. The Yanks leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. This one in the air, right field, way back there. And a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Rafael Devers. This one ripped, but foul to the right. 0-1 now. Ripped, but it curls foul. Got him looking. Strikeout number 8. And the batter now, Luis Arias. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive.
He locked him up. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
Austin Wells.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Way out front for strike 2. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. And the throw bounces. Tag out. Time asked for at the plate prior to the 2-1 pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. Ripped to right, base hit. And that's a 1-out single. That gets by him.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Strike 2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Runner on the go. Ground ball right side. And it goes just foul. The 0-2. Man at first, one away.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Ball.
On the outside corner, got him looking. Grisham not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. It's Aaron Judge now. He's already homered here in this one. Runner on the move. And that one fouled off. McMahon, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out. Bottom of the 7th. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants. Willie Adames. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
Ball.
Fouled off left side.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. On the ground. Foul. And that's just foul. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Fires to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Bader up to the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Bader.
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
Ball. Too high.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Touches down. That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Swing and a ball popped up. that is the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Borucki.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Ball 1.
The 1-2. Line and a base hit into right. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Runner takes off. Fought off foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Judge gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Judge on the run. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Ball 2.
That one drilled left field. That's back. Out of here. He's up to 3 home runs in the series, and they boost their lead. It's 6-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Bellinger, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's the 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Schmidt in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The Giants with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, right field. And there's one down. Back to the top of the order. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Top of the zone for a called strike. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. A strikeout for Garrett Cole. Devers in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Line drive, base hit. Bailey around third. Here comes the throw. Safe. It's 6-1.
Back-to-back singles. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up.
Now this one gets through. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. 0-1. Chapman gets a piece there.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Swing and a miss. Back here in New York, we go to the ninth. Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball.
Baraki in his 7th season, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. On the ground, right
That's
side,
foul.
and foul ball. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So digging in, Ben Rice. There's a strike. Swing and a miss at a slider. Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Sam Hentges.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2. Got him. That's the 3rd out. Back in the Bronx, bottom 9. Harrison Bader digs in now.
Harrison Bader.
Ripped on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Here's the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham moving under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second.
Was able to move the runner up to third on that deep fly to center, but I think this point he wants to get him.
In the air to left center. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Now a long throw home. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 6-2. Schmidt stands in now and watches strike 1. There's a line drive to left field. Makes a mess of this one. It gets down. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit. The throw in. Tag. Got him. And that's the ball game.
Well, exciting finish, but also a questionable decision to send the runner. That run isn't a decider, tying the game or putting your team ahead. So scratching my head a little bit as to why they sent it. But ultimately a great play, and this is what you come to the ballpark for.